Hey everybody, Jake here from Nomad in the Middle, and today it's going to be a little bit of a how-to with these guys, noise-canceling headphones. Alright, so if you travel a lot like I do, you take the plane, or maybe you're just a commuter and you spend a lot of time on a bus, or you just want that kind of quiet time where you can just spend time with your music and shut out the outside world, well then these things are lifesavers. These are noise-canceling headphones. In particular, these are the Bose Quiet Comfort 35 or the QC35s, and these things have been absolute lifesavers for me. Being on long trips or sitting in the airplane a long time on layovers, being able to turn these on and to be able to shut everything out around me and to be able to listen to my podcasts, audiobooks, and music has been an absolute lifesaver. With that being said, these things go through daily use, and with that being the case, well, sometimes things go wrong with them. Specifically, the pads. Now, if you notice the pads here on this, these are normal pads. So you can tell they got a little bit of wear going on the inside. You might not be able to see that. Just a tiny bit of threadbare popping going on in there. But this is really what ends up happening. All the seams have popped and the foam is starting to come out. And these things cost $350. You don't want to just throw out $350. So, thanks to the wonders of Amazon and Amazon Prime, you're able to get these ear pads. And today, you're going to learn how to replace these guys. Save yourself a huge chunk of change in the process. Let's get started. Alright, so here we are at the table. We have my package here, we have the headphones here. So what we're going to do is slice this thing open first. And of course it has to be a dull blade. There we go. Take a look and see what we got inside here. Okay. Now these things cost me about $12 US on Amazon. Got Prime shipping, so they came the next day. And if you take a look, see if I can give some contrast to the table here. Okay, if you take a look, we got the pads here, which seem to be pretty decent quality. The only difference I'm seeing is that they look to be a little bit thinner. So put them side by side here. Not that much. Just a little bit thinner. So we'll see how they go though. So we got the two pads here, and then we have the cloth earpieces, and so we'll take a look at the headphones here in just a minute. So now we have... Alright, now that we have the old pad off, let's take a minute to make sure that everything looks okay. There's no dust or anything in there. You know, we might need a little cleaning it out a little bit or something like that. That's totally fine, but when you're ready to, let's put on the new pads. Now, again, my lighting isn't the great in here, but if you'll take a look, you'll notice that there are, oh, I almost had it. There we go. There are a bunch of little teeth inside there. Okay, now that we've seated the pad on top of the headphone, it's now time for us to secure the pad to the headphone itself. And the way we do this is that there's a string of 10 small, let's call them teeth, that sit underneath where the pad is right now and are built into the plastic that circles the rim of the headphone here. And the whole point about that, let's see if I can get it focused in here. There we go. The whole point of those teeth in there is so that this thing can sit securely onto the headphone itself. So what you need to do is you need to start, I usually start at the top of the L here, starting up here, and then pushing this aside and then pressing down, usually with your index finger, until you hear a click. And when you hear that click, that means that the pad is now seated firmly in that single tooth. And then you have to go to the next one and the next one and the next one. I usually like going clockwise as well. That way I know that I'm going to attach the pad to all of the teeth and that I don't miss a one. It's really important to try your best to make sure that you have all of the teeth securely fastened in there. And like I said before, the best thing to do is to not simply press down on the pad, but to rather peel the pad back and then press in with your finger. So let's go ahead and do that.
5 minutes later.
Now that you've popped in all 10 of the teeth, the headphones should remain firmly in place. You're done. Fits perfectly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you've seen today. Other than that, have a great day.